Welcome back friends. Now we are into class 26. Actually we are discussing different types of controls, but before discussing managerial control we have to understand system development life cycle. That's the reason we are into chapter number 2, page number 69. So we will be discussing one small concept from here. Again we will go back to chapter 5 to discuss managerial controls. Okay, now sir, what do you mean by system development life cycle, sir? So let us understand this answer with one small example, sir. Now, sir, can I say chapter 4 में chapter number 4 में we have used different types of information systems, sir. Like, sir, we have seen EIS, we have seen MIS, we have seen TPS, we have seen ERP, etc., sir. Can I say all these are information system? Now, sir, do you think these information systems and today which we are using, do you think someday somebody might have developed it? Answer is yes. Someday somebody might have developed it. Yes. Sir, while developing, do you think that somebody might have used certain steps for developing it? Yes. All those steps which you follow for developing a information system is termed as system development life cycle, sir. Okay, so what is SDLC? Write down, sir. SDLC is nothing but what, sir? Set of activities. SDLC is nothing but set of activities followed by system development team for effectively developing an information system. So what is SDLC, sir? SDLC refers to set of activities followed by system development team for effectively developing an information system. So whatever set of activities you follow for effectively developing an information system is termed as system development life cycle, sir. Okay, now sir, we have used the word set of activities. Now how many activities are there, sir? Sir, we have used the word who follows that? System development team. So who are the people who will come in system development team? So for that I took one small example to explain you, sir. Now sir, imagine I have to construct one building, sir. So can I say for constructing a building I have to follow some steps? What could be those steps, sir? Step number 1, select a land. After selecting a land, correct, out of various lands I have to select a land because I have to construct a building. For that I require a land. After that I have to explain my requirements to a builder bolo ya person who is going to construct the house. It's simple, I cannot do on my own. Third, can I say now builder has to develop or construct the building, sir. For that he has to prepare one plan, sir. Based on plan he will do construction. Once the construction is over I will check whether it is done as per my requirement, and if it is done I will do something called grav pravesh, and then if at all something goes wrong I will perform some repairs. Something goes wrong matlab, imagine tap leakage is there, water leakage from wall is there, so I have to get it repaired. I will not change the house, I have to get this repaired. Can I say same way mein you will be now following all those steps for developing system also. So what you will do here, sir? Sir, selecting the land, here you have to select which system you have to develop. So this is called system investigation. Once you have selected the system, you have to explain your requirements to whom, sir? A person, development person, sir. So that is called system requirement analysis. Once the requirement is understood, then we have to do designing. Sir, designer is doing the design. Once the design is over, based on that we'll write the codes. Sir, before implementing this codes we will test it. Test ke baad we will implement, and after implementation we'll check whether these are working properly or not, sir. So that is what I mean by post implementation review or maintenance. So these are 7 stages which are there in SDLC. But unfortunate thing is in your material there are only 5 stages, and there are some editing which ICA has done, which I feel is completely wrong, sir. There are 7 stages in SDLC, but in IPCC they are only saying 5. So what they are talking about, sir, if you can see the material, there are 5 stages. One is system investigation, then requirement analysis, then design, then implementation. मतलब अगर I go with ICA का logic, मतलब you will select the land, after that you will explain your requirements, after that you will prepare blueprint on paper, and in that paper only you will do Graha Pravesh. Can I say how ironical this is, sir? Is this possible? And in the same blueprint only, tap will also leak and you will do repairs also in the blueprint only, sir. So this is a completely illogical stages which IC has discussed, but we have to write the same 5 stages when if you have to pass the exam. So what we'll do, sir, first 3 stages are same, there is no issue. Sir, 4, 5, 6 ko we will combine and write down stage number 4, which is system implementation. And then we have 5th stage, which is post implementation review and maintenance. So according to us, our philosophy also will continue, and I say the answer is also not wrong, sir. So 5 stages mein, 4th stage mein you will incorporate 3 stages, sir. I hope you understood. So how many stages are there, sir? 5. What are those? System investigation, requirement analysis, based on requirement design will be prepared, design ke hisab se develop, test, implementation. 3 points. And last mein I have to do review and maintenance, sir. Clear? Now, sir, can I say like this, all 5 activities, will it be performed by one person? Answer is no. There will be different persons who will perform different activities. Will they all perform at the same time? Sir, construction, furniture wala, painter wala, all will come at the same time, one after the another. So here also we are having different persons, sir. Sir, for stage number 1 and stage number 2, we have 2 persons, sir. Who are those 2 persons, sir? Sir, sorry, for stage number 1 and stage number 2, we have only one person. Who is that one person, sir? System analysis. He is the person who will perform both investigation and requirements, sir. Now, then design के लिए designer, developer के लिए coder or developer, tester के लिए testing के लिए tester, implementation के लिए you have a team, review के लिए you have reviewer, maintenance के लिए you have maintenance team, sir. So these are few people who are important for us to develop the system, sir. Will all perform the activities at the same time? Answer is no. Iska matlab one after the another activities are going to be performed. So don't you think there should be something called knowledge transfer? Knowledge transfer matlab what analysis has done that he has to explain to designer, because based on that only design will be prepared. So don't you think there should be something called documentation? So analysis will prepare something called documentation, written understanding of what he has done in these 2 stages, and explain the same in writing to designer. Designer will prepare his own documentation, give it to developer. Developer will prepare his own documentation, give it to tester. Tester will prepare his own documentation, give it to implementation team, and then it will go to reviewer plus maintenance team. This is how your system development activity will function, sir. So can I say like this, how many activities are there, sir? 5. And all activities are performed by same person? Answer is no. Sir, who are performing? Different people. Sir, in people ko hi you call as what, sir? System development team. So these are the people who are system development team, and whatever they do is called as what, sir? Documentation. So can I say like this, SDLC is a document driven approach. Unless otherwise a documentation is prepared, next stage you cannot go. Simple hai. Designer cannot design if he does not have analysis ka report. Developer cannot develop, he does not have design ka report, sir. So iska matlab it is a document driven approach. For every stage, what should be prepared, ma? Documentation. Okay. So let's see how to answer this question in exam, sir. So whenever you get one small question, SDLC ka short note, then you are expected to write these points, sir. So what is SDLC, sir? It is a multi-stage. How many stages are there, ma? 5. Sir, multi-stage activities performed during the life of the system. It can be thought as set of activities. Yes, 5 activities. Who are performing analysis, designer, users, they are doing it for developing and implementing the system. All these activities are divided into phases, which are 5 phases. Each phase of SDLC use the result of previous phase. Hence, it is also for every phase what is prepared, ma? Documentation. So hence SDLC is also called as document driven, because unless and until proper documentation prepared, SDLC is not completed. How many stages are there, ma? 5 stages, sir. And what are those? A, B, C, D and E. This is what it is written in what is it next point, sir. So these are the 5 stages. So ensure that whenever a question comes SDLC short note for 4 marks, you write down these points, sir, along with the diagram, sir. Clear? Now, sir, is this the only thing which we have to read, or we have to also describe each stage? We have to also describe each stage. So let us see how we will describe each stage. So stage number 1 is system investigation. Stage number 1 is system investigation. Let us see how this stage will actually work. Now, sir, actually what will happen, sir? Sir, tell me, never ever we will think of having a new system if we are satisfied with old system. So when an organization will think of going for a new system, obviously, sir, presently they are operating in a manual environment. Presently they are operating in a manual environment, or they are operating in a computerized environment, but they are unsatisfied. Example, sir, can I say इधर तो system ही नहीं है, you don't have a system. Here you have a system but you are not satisfied with this system. Either because of these reasons only company will think of developing a new system. तो इसका मतलब SDLC activity will start because of these things only. Either you are not having a system, or you are having a system but you are not satisfied with what you have, sir. Clear hai bacha? Now, sir, this is what we will be doing in system investigation. So what is happening in stage number 1, sir? Sir, here organization is not satisfied with their current system. Sir, organization will appoint one person called what, sir? Analysis. Analysis is appointed to resolve the problem. Can I say analysis understands users' problems and suggest various alternatives, and suggest what, sir? Various alternatives. So analysis will understand user ka problem and he will suggest various alternatives, sir. Now, will we go with all the alternatives, or we have to select the best? We have to select the best alternative. So how we will select this best alternative, sir? We will evaluate each activity, evaluate each alternative from various angles. We will evaluate each alternative from what, sir? Various angles. Now, sir, selecting the best alternative is called as feasibility study. इसको हम क्या नाम देंगे, sir? Feasibility study. So whenever you are selecting the best alternative among various alternatives, it is called feasibility study. And feasibility study, when you are doing, you will evaluate each alternative from various angles. Now, sir, what are those angles, sir? Sir, one is economic feasibility. Sir, one is legal feasibility. Third is operational feasibility. Sir, then we have schedule feasibility, and then we have technical feasibility. How you are going to remember this, sir? Eco lost. Eco matlab economic, LOST is legal, operational, schedule and technical, sir. Now, sir, what do you mean by economic feasibility? Sir, obviously alternate number 1, alternate number 2, alternate number 3. Sir, you will do cost benefit analysis. So economic feasibility is nothing but what, sir? Doing cost benefit analysis. Whoever gives you highest benefit, whichever alternative gives you highest benefit, you will go with that alternative. Imagine alternate 2 is giving you more benefit, so you will go with system number 2. Okay, sir, very good, sir. Then we will see your proposed system, is it in compliance with legal laws? So in this feasibility, we will check which system is in compliance with legal laws, sir. So we will select that system which is in compliance with legal laws. Sir, which laws? Which are presently prevalent and which are presently existing, which are presently what, sir? Existing, sir. And law of the land, we have to check this, sir. Operational feasibility, it's simple. You don't know how to drive a cycle, and if your parents give you an aeroplane, do you think that is of any use? No. So iska matlab we have to check. So we will check whether organizations work practices cater the proposed systems. Example, sir, we are having our employees. Now these employees have minimum knowledge of IT. So can I say system 1, system 2, system 3? System 2 is very user friendly, sir. And here huge knowledge of IT is not required. So obviously I will go with system 2 only, because my current work practices are meeting system 2 and not system 1 or system 3, sir. Clear? Sir, schedule matlab kya, sir? Schedule is also called as time feasibility. Matlab, sir, I want system in 6 months. Now I will check whether the proposed system will be checked within the 6 months or not. So whichever system is developed within my time range, I will select that system over another system, sir. Then we have technical feasibility. What do you mean by technical feasibility, sir? Whether I have required technology, you can say hardware, software, etc., to meet new system requirements. And whether I have those required hardware, software to meet new system requirement. This is what I will be checking in technical feasibility. Iska matlab kya hai, sir? Sir, one side you will put all system 1, system 2, system 3, and you will write LOST. Sir, imagine here, and here, sorry, either, and this is how it happened. Whoever gives you highest tick, and here 4, 1, here no. So this system will be outrightly rejected. Now this system is meeting most of your requirements. Maybe you will now try to ensure that your schedule is thoda bahut extended, because majority of your requirements have been met, and this is how you will select the system. And this ends your feasibility study. Is feasibility study after done, iska you have to prepare one documentation, sir. You have to prepare one documentation. Clear? Based on this only next stage will start, sir. So this is how your system investigation works, sir. So what has happened in system investigation, sir? Organization is not satisfied with current system, or they don't have system, sir. They don't have system. So analysis is appointed to ensure कि whatever problems you are having उसको हम resolve करेंगे. Analysis understands user problems, suggests various alternatives which we have to do. मतलब suggest various alternatives. Now we have to select the best, which is called feasibility study. And what are the angles in which we will be looking for economic loss? This is a very important question for 5 marks, sir. So ensure that you do go through this answer very thoroughly, sir. This ends your stage number 1, which is system investigation. Clear? Now let's discuss next answer, which is your stage number 2. So stage number 2 is what we have to discuss, sir. Now, sir, what is stage number 2, sir? System investigation is over, system requirement analysis. System requirement analysis. Now how I will perform this, sir? Simple, sir. Only thing what you have done is finalize the system, not system is developed, and what type of software you will develop, that is finalized. Say for example, we are doing this for IRCTC. Matlab, Indian Railways are only booking their tickets physically, sir. IRCTC is yet to be developed. Imagine today IRCTC is not there, sir. So what will happen, sir? Analysis will try to understand whose requirement, users requirements. Analysis will try to understand whose requirements are, users requirements are. Sir, here user could be what, sir? Employees of organization or maybe management. If we are preparing this for only our customers, maybe our customers. So unka requirement kya hai, what exactly they want from a software, we'll understand, sir. So to understand requirement, we are having some techniques. इसको we call as fact finding techniques. इसको we call as what, sir? Fact finding techniques. So what are those fact finding techniques, sir? DIOQ. What do you mean by DIOQ? Sir, documentation को रिव्यू करना, सर इंस्पेक्ट करना, और यू कैन से इंटरव्यू करना. इंटरव्यूइंग whom, sir? Users. Sir, sometimes the more you observe and the more knowledge you get. Observing what, sir? Procedures. And Q stands for what, sir? Laying down questionnaires. Laying down what, sir? Questionnaires. Sir, what is DIOQ here? DIOQ. Sir, if you read or if you see this, you will be finding that this is one of the technique which you have already studied in your audit paper. These are techniques for collecting audit evidences. These are techniques for collecting audit evidences. There also auditor wants to know more, or auditors wants to gather audit evidence. Here also analysis wants to understand user requirements. Now imagine this is railways, and today we have to develop IRCTC software. Reviewing documentation matlab kya, sir? Example could be, I will be looking at railway reservation form. Correct hai na bhai? Sir, railway reservation form, if I look at, I will get one understanding. Who is the passenger? Sorry, what questions I have to ask to whom, sir? User. Maybe passenger name, date of journey from destination, and all these details I will come to know only if I look at documentation. So don't you think same things we will now incorporate in IRCTC also, sir? Interview users. See, everything you can't come to know by looking at documentation. Now we have to interview whom, sir? Users. Users can be employees or staff of IRCTC. Now what we may ask them? Example, can I say credit card information should be taken as input? Now this we did not have in documentation, sir. Sir, user ID password should be there for the software. Now this we did not have in the documentation. So this who will tell us, sir? Users will tell us, sir. Sometimes we have to observe the procedure. Now when I go to any railway ka, what you say, station or railway ka reservation place, sir, what I am observing there? A customer comes, he takes the form, he fills the form, and sir, he stand in queue, then he gives this to the person who is there to reserve the ticket. I am calling that person as teller. He will check whether seats are available or not. He will collect the money and then he will give the ticket. Can I say same thing is what you are having in IRCTC also? There also you have to write user ID password, then select which train you want, sir, fill it, and then system will check whether seats are available or not, then take money and then give you the ticket, sir. So can I say same procedure is having? Now what do you mean by laying down questionnaire? Now sometimes what may happen, your users might be too many in number and सबका साथ है ना doing interview is not possible. So what you will do, sir, whatever questions you have in your mind uska you will prepare one questionnaire, and to know opinion of more people you will give it to all the people and receive their answers. So this way also you understand the requirements. So this is what I mean by fact finding technique or collection of information, sir. So this is done in stage number 2, which is system analysis or system requirement analysis. Sir, iska bhi one documentation will be prepared. Iska bhi one documentation will be prepared, sir. Who will prepare this? Obviously system analysis documentation is prepared, sir. Clear hai? This ends stage number 2, sir. I hope you understood what I am trying to tell you, sir. Now sir, now let us discuss next stage, which is your stage number 3. What is stage number 3, sir? System design. What is stage number 3? System design. Can I say design is nothing but एक blueprint. Design is nothing but एक blueprint. Blueprint of what? Blueprint of your proposed system. Blueprint of your proposed system. And this blueprint is prepared based on what, sir? System requirement analysis report. This is prepared based on what, sir? System requirement analysis report. इसको बेस में लगाकर डिजाइनर will prepare what, sir? Design, sir. Agreed or not, sir? And after preparing this design, he will do documentation of the same. He will do documentation of the same. Now your question should be, sir, what activities are performed in this stage, sir? Okay, let's see what are the activities, sir. Now tell me, sir. Sir, imagine another example I would like to take. ATM. Imagine ATM is not developed, sir. Bank is now considering the proposal of developing one ATM, sir. So imagine stage 3 mein we are doing the design for what, sir? ATM. So don't you think today we have to do design of hardware? See, when you go to ATM, screen ऊपर दिख रहा है ना, typing you do at the beneath, money will come below. Sir, don't you think this is how a ATM looks like? So don't you think why it is looking like this? Because designer has designed the hardware in that manner. So this is called hardware ka design. Next, sir, if you go to SBI ka ATM, screen will show blue color, sir, and sir, different color combination, patterns, etc. are there. Why only blue color? Why not different color? Because this is how software has been designed by the designer, sir. Now, can I say when you go to ATM or IRCTC, it will ask you some questions, sir. Please insert your card and tell me the date of journey, etc. Why it is asking only that questions? Why it is not asking you any other questions? All questions are predefined. Iska matlab designer has designed what input should be given by user into the system, sir. And don't you think railway ticket may only limited things will be written, sir? They will never write user ID, password, credit card details also on the ticket, do they? No, because designer has designed output in that fashion, sir. Now can I say software ke sath you are interacting with help of normal English, sir, and software is also talking to you, and this is what I mean by user interface. What is user interface? The way in which user and system interact with each other, sir. It can be either in text manner, it can be either in touch manner, or it can be either in voice manner. Example, can I say robo ka user interface is what, sir? Voice. So you can't talk to robo by touching him, etc. It is voice input, sir. Clear hai bacha? Yes. Then, sir, I hope you are understanding what I am trying to tell you. These are all nothing but what, sir? Different types of activities which you have to perform in design. Now, can I say once the software is designed, it will be developed. Once it is developed, it will be tested in future. Sir, at the time of testing, you have to do trial check whether the software is working properly or not. Trial check करने के लिए you should have some dummy questions. So those dummy questions also should be prepared in design stage, sir. So this is what I mean by what, sir? Test data. क्या बोलेंगे इसको, टेस्ट डेटा. व्हाट इज टेस्ट डेटा सर? these are all those dummy entries, these are all those dummy inputs which you have to give at the time of testing the software. Test data sir, all this ka you have to prepare one documentation, all this ka you have to prepare one documentation, है ना. So these are different activities which you have to perform in system design. I hope you understood this point sir. So this ends your design stage, which is stage number 3 sir, है ना. Now let us go for activity number 4. What is activity number 4 sir? Sir, activity number 4 which we have in your hand is just 1 minute sir. So if I am having one ready-made chart, so what I think is I can show you the chart instead of drawing this again. Yes. So this is the chart sir. So stage number 4. What is stage number 4 sir? System implementation. So what is happening in implementation sir? We are doing 3 things. If you remember, system development, system testing and system implementation. Development and testing, they were not discussed in our syllabus. What was discussed in our syllabus is only implementation. So what are the sub activities you are performing in implementation? There are 3. First, we will install necessary hardware and software. Then we will train the users, and then we will convert, that is migrate from old system to new system. Clear? Now sir, imagine we are talking about ATM or we are talking about IRCTC. So can I say, once the software is developed, we will not stop the old system and come to new immediately. First we have to install them, then new software, new hardware, we have to train the user. Now user is ready to go to new system, so now we will convert. Sir, conversion के लिए you have different types of conversion. Unfortunate thing is, in our ICA material sir, for conversion they wrote conversion activities, which is a blunder. These are not conversion activities, these are conversion types, but it is there in our syllabus. We have to understand in this manner only. So while reading, you read like it is a conversion types, but while answering in exam, you have to assume that this is conversion activities. So how many types of conversion are there ma? 4 types of conversion are there sir. What are those? You can see here: direct conversion, parallel conversion, phased conversion and payload conversion. What do you mean by direct conversion? Sir, direct conversion का मतलब है we will stop our old activities and we will start our new activities. That is, stop the old system, start the new system sir, है ना. So we will have one predefined date. We will have one predefined date in our mind, and on that day we will shift to the new system. Can I say, for understanding sir, only for understanding, in India GST was implemented in that fashion only sir. Whether we are prepared or not, whether systems are ready or not, sub go to hell sir. Government had one predefined date in their mind, which was, if I am not wrong, 1/7/2016. On this day they have implemented the software sir, and this is nothing but direct conversion sir. Now what do you mean by parallel conversion sir? Sir, in this type of conversion, what is happening sir? Your old and new systems are running parallelly. Your old and new systems are running what sir? Parallelly. And कब तक they will run parallelly? जब तक you are not confident about new system. जैसे you are confident about new system, you will stop the old system and you will shift to new system. Can I say, for understanding sir, don't write these examples in exam. These are only for your understanding. Can I say, in India and ICI, they went for old syllabus to new syllabus in this fashion only. Just because new syllabus has come into picture, that doesn't mean old syllabus is gone sir. So both systems, both exams are being conducted in a parallel manner sir. Sir, which approach looks more risky sir? Direct or parallel? Answer is direct sir. Because jaise you go for a new system, if new is not good, old is already gone, new is of no use sir. Then we have parallel conversion. Parallel matlab you are not implementing system in totality. Here system, which system? Proposed system. System is implemented in parts. Here system is implemented in parts and not in totality. Not in what, sir? Totality. Now what do I mean by this point, sir? है ना, not in totality मतलब ऐसा कैसा हो सकता सर कि system is not implemented in totality? Can you give me some example? Yes. Now sir, imagine company is shifting from old ERP to new ERP, sir. So old environment is also of ERP and new environment is also of ERP, sir. Now imagine ERP mein you are having 10 modules. So sir, now what will happen, sir? Company will first have 9 modules of old ERP and 1 module of new ERP. At a time they should have what, sir? 10 modules. Maybe here they have gone for accounts module and here remaining other 9 modules, sir. Sir, maybe over a month, 2 months ke baad, once they are confident about accounts module, they will do, say for example, here 8 and 2, say for example 5 and 5, say for example 2 and 8, and last may this will become 0, this will become 10. So don't you think is system implemented in totality or in parts? Answer is in parts. Hence this is called phased conversion, sir. Can I say this is how ICI has gone for digital checking? Sir, last attempt mein there was a news that ICI went for digital checking in 1 or 2 theory papers. Maybe in a next exam they may go for other papers also. Clear hai bacha? Now sir, now we have pilot conversion. What do you mean by pilot conversion, sir? Here system is first implemented in non-core area, and if found successful then you implement in what, sir? Core area. So if found successful you implement this in what, sir? Core area. This is simple ma. Maybe first you implement this at branch level, and if branch may you get immense success, then you may put it at head office level. These are different types of conversion, sir. So what is the small chart, sir, for stage number 4? Sir, main activities implementation, in which you have 3 sub activities: install the hardware, train and convert. Conversion ka activities is the question used in material, but actually they are types. So how many types of conversion are there? 4, sir. Clear hai bacha? Now with this we conclude stage number 4 also, sir. Now let us go for stage number 5. So what is stage number 5, sir? It's not there, no problem. So stage number 5, let us write down, sir. Which is post implementation review and maintenance. Which is post implementation review and maintenance, sir. So divide this into 2 parts, sir. One side you write down post implementation review, another side you write down maintenance. Now what do you mean by post implementation review? Now simple ma, when you were developing the system, can I say आपके मन में कुछ था, these were desired results you wanted from the system. After developing system you should check whether all those desired results are same or not, or whether they have been achieved. If not, you have to find out the reason for deviation. This is what PIR is. What is post implementation review? It is a review which is conducted by reviewer after implementing, after what, sir? Implementing what? The system. After implementing the system, sir. Okay, nice. Sir, why after implementing the system? Kyun? Why you are doing this? To check whether whether desired objectives behind implementing new systems are achieved or not, sir. Okay, so simple है, post मतलब after implementation क्या करना है, रिव्यू करना है. That is the reason we call this as post implementation review, sir. Cool. Next point, sir. Sir, in PIR, what are the things we will be doing, sir? Let's see what are the things or what are the activities which you are performing in PIR review. Okay, so first, we will be looking at programming amendments. मतलब any error in programming if it is there. Example, sir, ATM में you are writing 100 rupees as input, you are getting 2000 as output, sir. इसका मतलब some programming error is there. PIR is done to remove that error, sir. Next point, sir, modification in reports. Sir, imagine railway software में है ना, logo is not coming properly, so maybe you want to modify that logo. This is modification of reports. Sir, maybe you feel that existing program में amendments cannot be done, so you may go for new programs. या फिर some clerical procedures you don't like, you may think of going for new clerical procedure. मतलब clerical procedure here means typing, है ना, etc. सर. सो इसमें एड्रेस करने के लिए यू डू समथिंग कॉल्ड PIR, सर. क्लियर है बच्चा? नाउ these are all one time activities. These are all what, sir? One time activities. जैसे after release of movie we go for review of movie. This we don't do regularly. This is also one time activity. Now next question, we have system maintenance and uska objectives. So different types of maintenance we have, sir. Perfective, adoptive, corrective, sir. Sir, what do you mean by corrective maintenance, sir? Simple है, if errors are there then only we will take this activity. No errors, no activities, sir. Simple है, fever है, if you have fever then you will take medicine. No fever, no medicine, sir. That is what corrective maintenance. So whenever you get any errors you will rectify it. This is called corrective maintenance, sir. Sir, adoptive and perfective के लिए I can draw one small chart, sir. You may write down like this. Sir, changing as per user requirement, changing as per environment. Sir, if you are changing as per the environment then this is called adoptive maintenance. If you are changing as per user requirement then it is called perfective maintenance. Sir, what do I mean by this, sir? An example, sir. Sir, monthly reports software was giving, sir. Now user wants an yearly report also. So can I say here any external environment has changed, your requirement has changed, you want your software to be more perfect, you want your software to be more better. This is what I mean by perfective maintenance. For example, sir, SM, sir, 2014 में ICI brought their new syllabus, sir. Sir, at that time I had my first edition. Till that date to 2020, sir, ICI did not make many modification. Hardly I remember 1 or 2 answers ICI has added in SM. But I have my 7th edition in place today, sir. Now my question is, why did I create these many editions? Maybe I thought 2nd edition में I can add more value, 3rd में I can add more value. ऐसा करते करते 7th edition में I am having more value, sir. तो इसका मतलब over a period of time I feel things can be done in a more better manner. I am making some changes. This is what I mean by perfective maintenance, sir. Clear है बच्चा? So here environment का requirement did not change, your requirement has changed, sir. Adoptive maintenance मतलब क्या, sir? Sir, here external environment में changes has happened sir. In fact as a user you don't like to change, but these are forceful, मतलब environment change you have to change. Example sir, in any store, provisional store या big bazaar etc, can I say before GST billing में VAT was coming sir, but can I say after GST VAT should go off and what should come sir, GST sir. तो इसका मतलब these modifications should I have to make in the software? Yes. Are they internal changes or external changes? External. Are they done voluntarily or forceful? Forceful. Then this is called adoptive maintenance. Clear hai bacha? So these are your 5 stages in SDLC. Hope you liked this answer in a better manner sir. Sir, one small request ma, if at all you really liked our classes, please give feedback on our classes sir. That feedback can be in the form of YouTube ka comments, that feedback can be in the form of my Facebook page which is Jain Praveen 22 sir. This really motivates sir to prepare next video in a more better manner sir. Thank you very much. फिर मिलेंगे चलते चलते sir. Please ensure that you do give your feedback sir. Okay, thank you very much sir.